Hello, and welcome to Goth Tarot, TFT Tarot for Today, Divine Dabblings with Oberon Banshee. This is me, Oberon, with Goth Tarot, and we work on our shadow issues in this show. Lately, we've been working on the concept of inner pain, which we get from the pull of the Cries of the Soul's Oracle. So I'm going to review that in a moment, but first we're going to start off with an affirmation and reading from the Earth and Bone Oracle by Syrian Shadow. To get us into our shadow mood. And appropriately or otherwise, our card is Shadow. Wholeness, integration, repressed emotions, mystery. You are absorbing the shadow half of yourself as one being. The aspect of yourself that you'd rather keep concealed, energies and surfaces, emerges and surfaces, forcing you to face it. As difficult as this task is, it is essential to build internal unity and harmony in order to rise to higher realms. Do not allow others' views and opinions of the past to rule over and control you. We may actively begin the healing effort after we are completely aware of what we would rather hide from the world. Accept and embrace the dark elements of yourself that you previously may have felt compelled to hide. We can begin to learn, forgive, and grow from the trauma of suppression once we know that we have complete control over our own reality. The old wounds and traumas have been released, and they no longer affect the person you are today. Although it can be tough to let go of deep-rooted pain, remember that you are all-powerful and capable of manifesting everything you choose. Reality is a product of thought and imagination. Therefore, to gain control over it, you must realize that you are in control. If the anguish of past suppressed memories and emotions arise, understand that you have the power to acknowledge what happened in the past and that you now live in the present. Sitting with your shadow entails sitting with the side of yourself that is formed as a result of past experiences. As you forgive the old version of yourself for not knowing any better or for not trusting in your inner knowing, you begin merging with your shadow. Affirmation: I accept that my past does not define me. I forgive my past. I accept all aspects and parts of me. I'm in control of who I am. I am loved. I am worthy. I am whole. So that was our opening affirmation from the Earth and Bone Oracle. shadow. So at the beginning of the month, the first Wednesday, Banshee was here and we focused on what we thought would be the project of the month, the work of the shadow, the integration, the main thing, the theme for the month. And that was from the Cries of the Soul's Oracle. And we had inner pain. So I'm going to review some of that right now. I confidently embrace my internal torment. I am a box deep inside you that only you can open, and I contain a lot of painful things that you placed here so that you don't have to feel them so much. When you are made to feel insignificant or powerless, or when you feel great disappointment, you hide these emotions away within me so they disappear from your mind. You don't allow yourself to feel hurt or fully experience the moments in your life. And so basically that is the main construct of shadow work, is trying to understand what it is you've been hiding or repressing and merge that into your personality in a better way. And over the course of the month, we looked at different aspects of that. We looked at avatars or archetypes we project that maybe contain some of that shadow, but we still can kind of use that as a filter or a membrane to protect it from ourselves. And we looked at other aspects of this too. But now we're going to do our final update from the Ethereal Shadow Work Tarot, this beauty here. And we're going to update that shadow work and say, have we finally, come to terms with that? Have we gotten a sense of this being really integrated, absorbed, reconciled? Whoops. Have we truly absorbed or understood what the presence of that shadow, that box of pain that we bury inside ourselves? Now I want to find out, are we able to move on from there? Do we understand how to better integrate it into our lives? And I'm I think in a way we could say that this happened. We got the reversed Eight of Wands. And we can look at this two ways, perhaps. I mean, there was another possibility that maybe now, we can not be so focused on that particular target of denial or projection to take away the focus of the inner pain. This could be saying that maybe we're backing off from that. We're slowing down and maybe coming more to terms with the integration that needs to happen. But it could also maybe suggest some denial too, that maybe we're pushing ourselves into a direction where we won't have to do this, where we won't necessarily come fully to terms with the integration of understanding how we're denying our inner pain, and how we let that affect us, how we make decisions from that, or enact other personas to absorb that. So we're going to now move from the update And I'm going to pick from this deck the Deadly Apothecary Oracle. We're going to look at another possibility of a solution we could have using the antidote section. This oracle is subtitled Poisonous Plants as Guides and Healers. Mr. Oprah needs a new pair of glasses. He squints a lot. So I'm looking to see what else we might take as a tool of some sort to give us another reminder, or maybe a charge of some sort, so that whatever that Eight of Wands means, whether it means we're still running away from the problem, we're still in denial, or whether we have legitimately found a new way to achieve integration. So once again, from the Deadly Apothecary Oracle, and it's the Black Hellebore. Drop the drama. This probably doesn't show as well as it might over here. We'll do that. Drop the drama. It almost looks familiar. Did we have that last time? I don't know. Number 4. No, I don't think we did, but it looks, I guess some of them do sort of look similar. So basically, in folk magic, this herb, the black hellebore, may have been used in a powder form into the air and thought to render a person invisible. Drop the drama. Intense emotions are something we have been gifted with to help us focus on what we want to manifest. The heady feeling of strong emotions can be addictive, and it is one of our huge lessons on earth. Do not confuse passion and intensity with aliveness when the strong feelings are used to feed a habit and garner attention. Hellebore can drop the drama. All right, so I have a better understanding of that, because when we pulled the Eight of Wands, I did suggest that maybe this was saying, trying to find a different target to focus on, or just moving away from that. And of course, if you look at that anecdote from the Black Hellebore, some of us may still be trying to use our dramas to drive that point, to say, well, this is my excuse. This is the drama that prevents me from focusing on the shadow work at this time. It's another distraction. It's another dark detour of sorts. So keep that in mind as you work through these issues here. Sometimes you just have to confront the pain head on rather than keeping it put away in the box. That's been the focus here, is maybe you need to figure out how to drop the drama and address it as reality. So I'm going to move to the final card, which will be a more elaborate meditation, and we're going to take that from the Invisible Language of Darkness. It's a beautiful deck. The meditations are more elaborate, so let's see what it gives us. So far, I think everything's kind of worked out the way it needed to here, if you want to put it that way. Everything kind of backs up. We're going to move into a new area of shadow work next week. So it will be interesting to see, if this all shakes out for us. All right, here's how we end up. It's card 3, in the sway of influence. Create with your authentic self. It's a pretty card. So I think this is a guideline for the future, as we try to, move on from this inner pain, coming to terms with everything, realizing there is maybe an appropriate way to speak of these situations, to not do it with drama, as the hellebore suggests some of us may. Um, you have to keep in mind that no matter where you see yourself projecting, there is an authentic self here. You have an inner self, and you just sometimes need to understand that it's there, and that it will be a part of you going forward. It will help you integrate your shadow. Maybe it's exposing yourself to things that take you away from that dark drama that seems to be happening in your life. So I want you to listen out, take a few deep breaths, let your mind kind of relax a bit. Close your eyes. Try to visualize from what you hear in my voice. Take another breath in and out and relax. And listen to my voice. And in front of you, see a golden staircase just descending into the earth. Walk down 10 healing steps and feel yourself deepening in alignment with your inner wisdom as you descend. At the bottom of the staircase is a cave of crystals. They appear to be amethyst, and they greet your shadow. In front of you is a curtain of shimmering light. Part the curtain and walk into the room of influence. You are greeted by nebulous clouds of color, warping and shifting, giving the impression of a pretty spacey trip. But you are safe here. You are relaxed, and you witness your expanding awareness. Among the colors, you notice 4 floating colored discs. The gray disc holds outside influences. The blue retains your truth. The pink mirrors your heart. And the golden disc is the keeper of wisdom. Now, each disc triggers different sensations to help you untangle your truth from outside influences. Breathe through this process and observe how you feel. Step onto the gray disc and let the influences from the outside world flow to you one at a time. How do they feel? Do they help or hinder? Now step onto the blue disc and let your truth flow. How does it feel? Do you listen and trust it? Does it help or hinder? Next, step onto the pink disc and open yourself to the love of your heart. Do you like how you feel? Listen to your instincts and feel them leading you to create more love in your world. And finally, step onto the golden disc and allow all the information from the gray, blue, and pink discs to merge and become wisdom. With wisdom, you can recall your stories without attachment. What stories do you tell? And how do they influence you? Some may inspire or infatuate, and some may scare or repel. Your reactions will clarify how your memories and what you tell yourself influence you. As you continue to stand on the golden disc, allow your stories to drift in and out of your thoughts. Watch them come and go. When an uncomfortable story or memory floats forwards, stay detached. Leave it to merge back into the swirl of color. When something feels right, let it inspire your passion. Allow the golden disc to surround you with golden light, healing all things that hold you away from your wisdom. Stay here for as long as you like. Your golden disc floats through the parted, shimmering curtain of light. You step off into the amethyst cave. The disc floats back through the curtain as it draws shut. Take yourself to the golden staircase. As you ascend, notice that you feel more confident and clearer. Thank your shadow for giving you these fantastic choices. At the top of the stairs, take 2 deep breaths and open your eyes. Welcome back, wise one. Practice connecting to inspiration daily, and it will become your influence. So with this, we hope to feel that we have actually finish the work we began earlier, dealing with our inner pain. We see that a lot of it connects to various ways we try to hide that or deny its existence. There still may be some time for us to work on some of this or the need to work on some of this. In all things, remember that maybe you can drop the drama, as they say, and try to work only with your higher self, with the better projection of yourself that you know yourself to be. So, next week we'll begin another topic with Banshee and I. I want to wish everyone wonderful time for the week ahead. For some, it will be the harvest season, so do celebrate. And we'll see you again next time. Don't forget to watch our other shows, our live sessions, and uh, our daily cards of the day are just about everywhere. Take care, everyone. Bye bye.